Hello. So a lot has happened since I last did a video. This year has really been class A terrible. I've had loss, I've had injuries, I've had stupid things happen. There have been so many things that I just do my best to roll the punches, but literally, like, a couple days after I posted my last video, my mother passed away. And it was sudden, and it sucked. So I am just now getting to sit and work on the project I wanted to work on for this month. Because I know deep down that there's no way she would want me to not move on with my life. Even though I just want to sit. I just want to sit in a room and just roll myself in a blanket and just cry and not exist. I can't do that. She wouldn't want me to do that. Nobody wants me to do that. So I'm doing my best. And it starts with making a video for you guys. Because I need something sane. I have several projects on my desk that are not part of my channel stuff that I'm working on. And I don't want to work on any of them right now. Because again, I'm doing my best to just get through my days. But I'm going to make a couple of embroidered collars. So there's tons of these all over Pinterest. Tons of them. And I think they are cute and dainty. And I have dresses that could use a little collar. And I have shirts and sweaters that could always use a little bit of pizzazz without me wearing the full shirt underneath. So I want to make just a couple of detached collars. I'm going to do, hopefully, 2 on my embroidery machine. So I did work on one piece to refresh my memory on how embroidery machines work because they are finicky. This is a rather personal embroidery system. It's the Disney edition. I think it's like PE something. Anyway, this is a little one. So I can embroider more or less through right in here. And luckily for me, I have quite a bit of embroidery experience under my belt. Thank you, Nordstrom. And maybe that's partially why I want to do embroidery, because I'm so used to sitting by an embroidery machine for 8 hours a day, embroidering names on blankets. I might make some by hand. I'm still debating it. The idea is that I'm going to finish this one. Hopefully, if not, I'm just going to start a new one. But I was hoping to get like a little pretty bit of embroidery right in here that would fit like a shirt collar. And I already have a collar pattern and everything picked up, but something just kind of like that, cute, dainty, to go over a sweater or to fit over a shirt. So I'm either going to just mark the opposite side of where my pattern piece is supposed to go so I can just cut from there, or I will mark where it is on the other piece of fabric and just start fresh from there, and then you guys can see the whole process. But I will film and show you. But I am going to at least show you the shorter version because it takes a while and I have to switch threads. So with this design, it's actually 5 threads. And so it starts with the brown, the darker brown in there, and then moves on to the green of the leaves. So it starts here and then here. And then it goes into, there's 2 different pinks. So there's a darker pink and a lighter pink. And then at the end, it goes over the entire piece with the lighter tan color that I used. Now the original design, and the original colors on this are actually, looks like white, green, light blue, dark blue, and then black. And I felt like being more crafty, more creative, and leaning into the more browns of this. I really like this. I'm trying to decide if I need to change any of it. I don't think I do. No, I kind of like the pink because that adds a little bit of color and I can mix that in with whatever I want. So yeah, that is one I'm going to work on. I also want to find, my husband had a whole bunch of like dress shirts that he was getting rid of, and I kept them because that was a waste of fabric to just get rid of them. And I kind of fell in love with a few of the shirts that he had. And I know that I can tailor them down to my size because my husband and I are same size in the chest and in the neck. So I can easily just wear it, trim it down where I need to, which is basically just darts in the back. And then if I have to, I'll shorten the sleeves, and then I'll have a cute little shirt with a nice embroidered collar. The difference between this piece right here I've been working on and a regular shirt is that I have to create the rest of the collar. I have to make the band, I have to make the outside facing, and it will hide all of the back threading, all that bobbin threading, so that you won't see that whenever I'm wearing it, and it won't be visible. With a dress shirt, you can't open that up. You can't be done because you have to stitch and then top stitch, and it's turned and pressed a very specific way. It's not meant to be undone like that. They're meant to just never be touched. I've never heard of somebody who's ever tailored before cutting open a shirt collar like that to adjust it, ever. It's kind of taboo. It's something they just don't do. They're like, no, just like get the shirt and the collar and the collar size that you are. Everything else is easy to adjust, but they won't mess with the collar, even though I know how to adjust them on my own. But we're not going to do that because no. So when I make this other shirt collar already attached, it's going to have them showing right in there. It's going to have the lovely bobbin thread showing underneath, which I'll just have to face with something. The potential third and fourth version are going to be kind of similar. So I'm going to do a collar separate, and I'm going to do another shirt, hopefully, if I have time. I'm going to do those with hand embroidery. I am not going to do cross stitch. Cross stitch has so much math. The only good part about using something that's got cross stitch in it versus something that's embroidered is that cross stitch you could cut out and attach like an applique. Embroidering something by hand, you just kind of attach on top, and it again would also need a little backing to it, or in this case, if I'm doing a similar collar to this one, I could, I don't have to really worry about any of the back showing, which is ideal for not cross stitch, but which is ideal for like hand embroidery. One is definitely harder than the other. One is definitely more time consuming. This will take me like, I don't know, less than an hour to embroider for sure. Both sides of the collars. I mean, even if I just I don't know if I'm even going to do the same design for the regular shirt. I'll go find one while this one is doing its thing. But it will take so much less time to do this that way than the other. The only hiccup I can visualize thus far is when I get to the shirt collar, it has to fit inside a hoop. And I don't know about you, but that's going to be a little rough. I think what I'm going to have to do is just base stitch it to some fabric, or, pin it really, really, really good, which I don't want to do because I've done embroidery with pins on the machine. And I've already broken one needle on this just working on that other piece because it got caught and bad, and no. Which is why they say, never walk away from your machine when it's embroidering. Doesn't matter if it's done it 100 times. You don't walk away from your embroidery project because you never know what's going to happen to your machine, and you always need to watch it. So please, if you decide to make this and tag me on Instagram, please do. But understand that you can't walk away from your machine. Your hand embroidery, walk away from it, leave it there, throw it in the garbage can, throw it down the stairs, I don't care. Don't walk away from your embroidery machine while it's embroidering. It's dangerous and bad, and never has anything good ever happened from walking away from a machine. Never. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and mark on this one. I'm going to see if I can salvage the other side, because I don't really want to have to cut the other fabric quarter I got of this. I'm going to see if I can salvage it real quick. So right off the bat, sorry about the quality of the audio, my mic is dead. Right off the bat, they're not exactly where they need to be for this collar, but that's easily adjustable. And as long as they're pretty close to the same distance, I ain't too mad at it. That can be adjusted with some good old-fashioned sewing and tailoring. I'm just quickly trimming these stray threads. Cool. So I just need to wash the yellow out of this fabric, cut the second underpiece and probably the neckband as well, and I can quickly sew a collar together for this one. So that is one down. I'm probably gonna go to sleep because I'm tired, but I want to go ahead and look at some patterns for my cross stitch because I don't even know what color I'm gonna do yet. I have some beautiful, like, thank you, dryer. I have some really, really pretty, like, cottons that I could just embellish with flowers and make really unique and cute to go over like a white cream sweater, which I do have coming in, or blue or something like that. So I'm gonna look through my stash and prep for the next one so I can just go ahead and jump in. But yeah, there's one down.
Hello, new my Kudis. I've went through the dress shirts that were my husband's to find one that would actually work for what I'm making, and I found two. I'm gonna show you. So the first one is this really pretty light blue. I need to wash these and hang dry them, obviously. This is actually an Eton shirt, slim cut, but what caught my eye is the cuffs and the collar had these beautiful, like, hot pink, a couple of different tones of blue, and then a green. So I think I'm gonna do some embroidery on the collar of this that has these colors in it. So there's that one. I'm probably gonna machine embroider this, and then I'm going to hand embroider this. It's a Hickey Freeman, and it's supposed to be black. I'm a little colorblind, so I mix up some of my colors, but it's got these beautiful, very long lapels that have a fun button. So I'm probably going to do like a little flower or something here around the buttonhole, and then probably just cascade some really pretty white and maybe some dark blue or some pink or red, or I don't know yet, but this is going to be my hand embroidered shirt. I don't know what I'm going to do as far as designs for the Eton shirt. I don't know yet. Like, it's such a pretty light blue, and so part of me wants, I'm going to do all these colors in here, but that's dark blue, green, white, red, or cranberry. I can't really tell. It's like a reddish pink color. Though that could just be my color blindness talking, so I'm not sure. But I'm going to go through my little design book here and see what I'm liking, because that other design, of course, the embroidery machines come with designs already preloaded, so there's some really cute, like, little floral ones in here that I'm liking, and I kind of want to limit it to something that doesn't have a whole lot of stitching. I also need to check and see where it's going to be laying, because some of them I can zhuzh around, some of them kind of like the one that I did already. This is very obviously a corner, so I don't necessarily want to do one that's that sharp. I kind of just want to do something simple. Maybe. I'm definitely leaning towards flowers, just because I don't like geometrics on collars, but some of these are just so ornate. I'm kind of liking number 4 here. Let's see if you can see that. I'm liking number 4. I like it because it's a little simple. It's got 5 colors in it, but 2 of them are flowers, one of them's a little stem, so I can definitely do like both flowers the same color. And I don't hate, there's a green little sprig in there, so I can do the green sprig and the green. I can do like a blue little, looks like a stem of some kind of something, almost baby's breath, and then 2 flowers, so that they can both be red. Get some contenders. We'll see how that goes. I'll do that tonight. Pick colors, pick design, and we'll just go ahead and move on from there. Okay, so 2 shirts down. I have 1 collar that just needs to be cut out and sewn together, and then I have 1 more that needs to be finished hand sewn and then cut out and then sewn together. So I should be done the next, I have no watch, the next like hour, hopefully. I want to say 20 minutes, but I'm thinking it's gonna be closer to an hour. But I just love this. I took the colors from the inside of the collar here, this beautiful red and green and blue, and it's super cute. I kind of wish I'd gone a little further down, and they're not in the exact same place, but the effect is there, and it's so cute. The other one I hand stitched, this cute little black and white number, and I just added a bit of white here and here. It's very subtle, but it's so pretty. And now I have 2 beautiful dress shirts that are embroidered. Of the 2, this one was obviously easier. This took like 5 minutes, whereas this was like an hour or 2. It was 2 hours because I watched a whole movie through it. It was about 2 hours of work. So I don't know, and I'm kind of obsessed with all the colors, and it's just, it's cute. It's kind of giving like Heidi, if you know what I mean. Like it's giving that little German forest, you know, I don't know, but I love this. And this was, of course, my husband's shirt, so it actually has French cuff buttons and these really cute cuffs. So I can wear this during the summer. I could wear this with a sweater during winter. I'm already dreading wearing this with a sweater over it because I know for a fact that I hate wearing a sweater, or I hate wearing a full shirt underneath a sweater. So I'm going to go quickly finish the embroidery for the second separate collar and then quickly stitch them together. So here's how that goes. Ugh. That's better. Okay. All right. Wrap up time. So there were a lot of really good things I really enjoyed about this project. It kind of got me out of the funk of, well, this year, and it's gotten me more excited to work on more projects. And so I'm really happy with this. Of the pieces I've made, I really love the light blue shirt with the beautiful little floral pieces that were machine stitched. I'm absolutely obsessed with that shirt, and I don't know why. Maybe it's my favorite color. Maybe it's just because I love those colors together. Maybe it's because I can wear that any time of year. I don't know. The black and white shirt, I really actually like. I think I'm enjoying more, which I thought I wouldn't, but I thought I was going to enjoy the
detached pieces, detached collars more than I would the shirts, just because wearing them's kind of a pain. But I don't know, I love the shirts more. There's something more complete about them. The collars are cute and they're kind of just a one-off. I don't like the pink one. Mostly on me. I think it's darling and precious, and if I had, you know, somebody I knew who was super into, you know, florals and being super, super girly and cute, I would give it to them. However, I don't know anyone like that. So it's gonna go in my stash for maybe another day, or a costume, or I don't know, we'll see. Or if somebody wants it, I'll give it to them, you know? The other collar, wherever it went, I don't even know where half of this is now, because I've already started working on the next stuff. But the collar with the embroidered corners, super cute. I'm actually obsessed with it. The only thing is finding what exactly to wear it with. I tried it with a sweatshirt, I tried it with a different t-shirt, I tried it with like like an off-the-shoulder shirt, and I'm just not used to it yet probably, but it's not my favorite. I love the design, it's so cute, and who knows, I might make a shirt to attach it to. The only problem is it's a fat quarter kind of thing, so I'd have to find the exact pieces and I'd have to really piece it together, and that might be a bit too much for what that is. But absolutely darling. I'm really obsessed with all of them, more or less, as I glare at the pink one. Not my favorite. Hand stitching versus embroidery, at least machine embroidery. I think I prefer machine embroidery. Hand embroidery is nice if I'm sitting and I'm doing nothing and I just need like a long project to keep me, you know, occupied while I'm in between projects, but it's not something that's my favorite. It's like you have people that are quilters and people that make clothing. You have people that crochet and people that knit. There just is going to be some people who absolutely love hand embroidery, and people who prefer machine. I unfortunately am a machine person. But it's a really fun little craft, and if you have the time or if you have the machines for it, great. If you want, you can even buy fabric that's pre-embroidered and cut out the embroidery to it, stitch it onto your collar, make your own appliques. You know, there's so much you can do with this type of project that I love. There's really not much else I have to say. I mean, I'm about to do a really big project. We're coming into a new year. I'm trying my hardest to just stay as positive as possible and, you know, focus on what I'm winning and not what I've lost, because I will spiral. And we don't want that for me, do we? No. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to be alerted whenever I put out new, you know, videos and stuff, subscribe. I'm going to start putting out videos a bit more regularly. I started with the 9 that I did this year because one of them didn't even happen, but I'm actually hoping to start doing every couple weeks. We'll see how that goes. I'm hoping to post on Fridays, hopefully. So we're gonna see how this goes. But I will be doing more projects next year, and so we're gonna see how that goes. So please subscribe so that you can actually be alerted to when those come out. Otherwise, you'll just find it randomly, I guess, or if you come back to try to find me. But yeah, if you have any comments, questions, praise for me, drop it down in the comments, and I will try to read it. I am terrible at reading my comments, mostly because anxiety and a little bit of imposter syndrome, but doing my best, guys, doing my best. But I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I hope that you have an amazing new year, and that next time I see you, you are in an amazing place, so that we can all just enjoy being here together. So here's looking forward to the next one. Bye.